Hey everybody, Tom Foster. In today's episode of Tom Talks, I'm going to be talking to my smart buddy here, Professor Nick, the guru of pay-per-click.
Thank you, Tom.
So I wanted to talk to you because I wanted to spend some time with our listeners and our viewers about the topic of pay-per-click. And you've been doing it a while.
Yeah. I specialize in PPC for the last number of years.
So you were doing pay-per-click for car dealerships.
Right. My clients for my last 4 or 5 years were car dealers, focus on car dealers, and they're a unique bunch and did great things for them in the digital realm. And I'm here to lend my talents to the clients we have here.
That's why we went out and drafted you, buddy. Because you were like, you played on a tough team before, with the car dealerships. This is a competitive, difficult market here in the lawyer world and doctor world. And so your expertise has been very helpful to us. Right. And so you've been able to take your expertise where you were really just focusing on pay-per-click, and now you're kind of marrying it all together for becoming a digital strategist where you haven't married it all together with SEO. And
it's well-rounded now.
Right.
I get to spend more time on each client.
Why is that important?
It's important because I like to touch all aspects of every client and what they're doing. So SEO combined with PPC really completes the circle, I think.
So SEO is like, just real quick, content, backlinks, traditional kind of thing.
Exactly. It's a great foundation to start off with, and it yields results over the long run. So it's good to start out there. And then if you want to jumpstart things with some PPC, great compliment.
Yeah, that's a great word for it, a compliment. And so a lot of people just do pay-per-click. They throw up some crappy website. You know who you are because you do it. And then they just buy a bunch of pay-per-click and they send them all to the homepage. Is that a good idea to do that?
No, not a good idea. In the long run, it's going to hurt you. And then you're going to want to set up the SEO anyways, and at which point you're doubling down on what you did and what you paid.
Right, because you got to fix that once they come.
If you start out with quality, you're quality.
So pay-per-click is buying traffic to come to your website, organic, writing content and whatnot. Right. That's more for keywords, organic kind of traffic. But either way, no matter what kind of traffic you're trying to get,
you got to land them somewhere.
Right. Exactly. And that's a big part of it, right?
Of course. Of course. The better your landing page, the better the quality score on your ads in PPC. It just goes hand in hand like that. So really, you got to marry them together to get the results you want.
So tell me a little bit about what you see based on your experience in the car dealership world, how you would connect that to the clients that you're working with now here.
The competitiveness of the cost per click, the way the structure that they're set up is very similar, and the goals ultimately end up the same. Car dealers, you're not selling things online. You want them to call you. You want them to fill out forms. You want them to come see you. Very similar in both industries.
You were working with lots of different kinds of car dealerships, like Honda dealerships to Bentley dealerships.
Right.
And you were saying that the call to action or the kind of ad that you would put out would be different.
Right. So if you're doing a high-end luxury model, you're going to advertise it differently than you would a lower-end compact vehicle. So same type of thing. You got to do research on your practice areas for each client and market them differently. Also, different areas respond differently. So take some research, but if you know what you're doing and you do your research and your due diligence, you get the results you want. It's good if your agency comes out and wants to set up a game plan with you, gauge your metrics and your goals, and then really align their strategy with it. If not, if they're trying to give you a one-size-fits-all kind of plan, it's not the same for everybody.
Right, that's true, right?
Right, and if they just say yes to everything without kind of giving you advice or suggesting things that might be better for you, it's not the agency you want.
Okay, we're almost done here. I've gone over time because you've been talking so much. That's what professors do.